Hey guys, I'm Brad. In this video, we're just going to be patterning up both these mopeds and getting them fucking mint, because there's a lot of shit we haven't been doing on them, so we're going to be getting them basically looking like mopeds again today. Now, as you can see, I've got them both rolling already, you'll be able to see that, and I've already just changed both shocks, so you'll see that in just 1 second, so let's get in with the video. Who's did Bruno? Who's that for now?
Are you recording?
Hey, Lace! Oh, Bruno, who is it? Is he so nice? Is it your friend? Hey, Lace. Is it your friend? So what I'm doing now is I'm going to get started on just the TGB, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out this whole front end. I'm not happy with this, I want the front end to look like a moped front end again. So all of this bollocks getting sorted out right now. So let's get to it. So this side here isn't broken at all, yeah? Right, but if we go to this side, boom, best drift stitch in the world. Not broken now, is it? Lovely. Just had a fucking hell. Just had a fat slice of lemon meringue pie. It was dank. So what I've done is I've gone through, obviously I've got all these plastics on now, which is looking good. This bit here is what broke when I was pushed it over in like the last episode or whatever, right? So yeah, I have got the bit of plastic and that to go there, just not putting it on yet, because I'm going to put it on when I put the rest of the bike on, just to make it a bit better. I'm going to be changing that fan in just 1 second, we'll be doing that right now. But what I've done is I've now got a throttle cable on there, so that works, and I'll just give you a little look in there quick so you can see what's going down. Fuel injected, boys, we don't need no carburetor. Right, and then most of these wires are now plugged in. Yeah, got the coil pack mounted, etc. So this thing's going sweet. But now, for this episode, we're going to leave this thing and we're going to fucking crack on to this. I mean, we're not, because I'm doing that fan, but we're doing that next. Let's go. Just look at the difference quickly. The old fan cover, the old fan, you can see how damaged this was. And if you don't know how damaged this was, go watch episode 3 real quick. You'll understand very soon. So if you watch episode 3, you know what's going on here, then you know that this is banging, because that's fixing those. And thankfully, if we look inside, none of the wires got damaged. All up there, that wiring is all mint. It's a bit frayed, but nothing in here is burnt. So we are fucking lucky. So let's get them on and then start on the John Way bad boy. So there it is, the new shit's all on. Boom. It all fits perfectly around here. But around here there's a big old gap in that where it's completely different plastics or different 125s and stuff, and I've had to trim a bit up there. But that don't matter, bit of duct tape around it, it'll fucking flow air beautiful. Even that bit there, maybe. It'll be right. Still a fan. Better than that one. Fucking hell. Shitter. So we're here now with the John Way bad boy. And this thing, as you can see, it don't have a barrel or anything. It don't have a cylinder head or anything on it. So, next episode, we will be changing that. The very next episode on this moped here, we will be fitting a 150 performance carb and a few other little goodies. But you need to watch out for that. But what we're doing today, we're just getting this thing ready for that. So we're just going to be going through, cleaning a few bits up, getting plastics on the same as we did with the other one, and we're just getting things sorted out on both of them, getting them in. So basically, I'm not actually going to be putting the plastics on this one now, because after looking at it, this engine here is sticking where the floor pan will be, sort of thing. So I'm going to actually put all the plastics on after I've done all the engine, so that I can cut around it and make it fit properly. As you just saw, I had to put the proper bolt through the engine mount with some washers there to give it the proper spacing, as I had to cut a bit off there. That is the proper spacing. It's just that bushing there has been pushed out for now, so I've got to get that bushing back through, because fuck that. Obviously got to buy new bushings at some point as they've perforated and stuff, and the metal can come out, which it shouldn't be able to. So yeah, is what it is, but this thing's going sick. So now what I'm going to be doing instead is getting this back wheel off to see if I can get the actual matching rear wheel to match that one on there, which will be fucking jokes as it's tiny. That's how you get shit off quick time. No fucking about. Obviously cut into this, but don't know if I'm ever going to be reusing this anyway, because it's just an extra bit of weight for no reason, isn't it? So goodbye. So first thing we've got to do, pop this cap off like that. Pretty simply. Now we need to find a socket that fits this size here. So I've got a 21 spark plug socket that don't fit, so obviously that ain't the right one. This is actually the biggest socket I've got, is a 24, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, it's a 24, let's go. Got the old breaker bar. Thank you, Tayo, if you're watching, because you still need to clip this if you want it back. Alright, let's give it a good yank. And if I can't do it like this, I'm just going to use the rear brake to lock it in place. But to be fair, I'm probably going to zip tie that on now and do that anyway. Alright, let's see what we managed to do there. Right, just stopped a little bit at least. There we go. We broke that loose. Now, just undo the nut. Nice and easy. No, I do have a sticky brake on here as well, so I have to... What are you sticking for, you fucker? Let's see what happens there. Yep, she's coming. Boom. Whilst I'm in here, I'm also going to clean up all these brake shoes because, yeah, they were pretty fucking sticky. Can't lie to you. So as you can see here now, yeah, I've got the whole brake assembly. It's all been assembled, all been cleaned up now. And this, I can just pull in and out. Piece of piss like that. To remove it, I had to use the mole grips and fucking to get it out because it was just seized. But that's what it should be like. Now what you need to do is get them this way up. That's the way they go. And basically you just bend them over, and you just have to like fucking just give them a good tug and pull to get them both on. I'm just gonna try to get them on this fucker quick. Right, I've got them on there. Now I just need to get them on the bottom one. I'm just going to give it a good fucking pull, to be honest. Use brute strength, because if all else fails, rag it. Right, now, after that, we need to put the lever back on, which I also cleaned up. So, I'm just going to put time lapse on again. Fuck it, why not? Sound, see you guys soon. So, I've got this tiny ass wheel here, yeah? And the wheel is actually the same size as the brake shoes. How is that so tiny? Look at it. Fucking hell. And those shoes definitely wouldn't just go on there to allow it. So I'm going to have to run that wheel. I'm going to have to run the big ting, fat ting wheel. Oh, it was going to be so funny if I could have that on there. I mean, I could have that on there if I got rid of the brake, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not. Oh, that would be so funny though. Oh, such a shame. But fuck it, let's see what it would have looked like. From a bird's eye perspective, eh? That would have been jokes. 125 power in that tiny ass thing. Burnouts for days at least. Funny. But this wheel's going on. And just so you can see the size difference. Mad. Funny as fuck. That would have been jokes. Because I cleaned everything in the brakes up, I'm now just going to go ahead and clean the inside of the wheel up just to match, just so everything works lovely together. Piece of piss. So I'm going to call it now for today's video, I think. As you can see, brake works and everything now. Done quite a few bits to that scooter, done quite a few bits to this one, mainly this one here. As you can see, drift stitch looking beautiful. Quite proud of that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, we're getting a big bore for this fucking, not this one, the other one. Big bore on its way. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon with that. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Peace.